Okay, what are we going to do today? A little side-by-side comparison. But first, take a look at this. I take this car in parades, so I put some strobe lights in it. And, you know, it gets their attention. And they're yellow, so they're legal. Anyway, back to what I was going to do. Alright, GT500 has a blower on it, of course. Everybody wants to know what the difference is between this and the GT350. Well, the GT350 doesn't have a blower, doesn't need one. Normally aspirated, got the flat plane crank and all that. This one, on the other hand, is just, you know, conventional 4-valve engine. And I think it said it'll put 15 pounds of boost in it. I have to go look up all the specs, but anyway, 662 horse. It gets up and hauls ass. It's got very quick acceleration. I like it. In fact, when I picked it up at the dealer, you drive out of their driveway and there's a school zone. And I thought, uh-oh, I'm going to be in trouble now. Because the thing winds up so fast, you know, fortunately the school zone was not in effect, but almost instantly you're up to about 50 miles an hour. So you have to be careful with that. But anyway, it's got all the usual stuff. This little radiator here is for the charge intercooler. It's got a little radiator underneath the blower. Make sure that since you compress the air, it gets hot, that helps to cool it off. Regular radiator, reservoir here, fuse panel, of course. Standard battery with all the rubber junk to insulate it. Got all the conventional goodies that a Mustang should have, but you know, heavier duty suspension and all that kind of stuff. And it also uses a key. I don't like to use these cars that have just push start buttons, but I'll show you one of those in a minute. But anyway, typical, you know, Shelby type stuff. I put the controls for the strobe light inside the glove box, so you don't really modify anything. But the little button here lets you change the pattern on the strobe lights. And the wiring just fit right through the firewall and through the console, and everything fits like it should. Now let's go over here and we'll take a look at the other car. Alright, GT350 2016 model. Got this back in December. No blower, of course, as you can see, just normally aspirated, and flat plane crank, 8,200 RPM redline. It gets up and hauls as well. I don't know, I mean, there's some refinements in this car. Rides a little bit better. Blind spots are missing around the side mirrors. They redesigned that. The roof's a little lower, so when I get in it I can feel my head brushing up against the weather strip, but once you get inside it clears pretty well. But, you know, laid out about the same. The anti-lock brake mechanism is located here on this car, and on the 500 it's located up in the front. And they changed the shape of this for the 15-16 Mustang. Carbon fiber stuff here in the front, save some weight. But it's got all the usual bells and whistles. Fuse boxes up in the front, batteries hidden under a battery cover. I put the gas strut hood lift deals on it because I was tired of the hood prop. And you figure you spend this much money on a car, they ought to give you the gas struts, but they don't. But anyway, this gets the job done too. And I don't know, it just takes a little getting used to the automatic locks and the push to start and all the usual stuff that these cars have. So, you know, when you get in it, you got to push the clutch. That starts the fuel pump, and it fires right up. But anyway, I'm pleased with it. Got the little red outline shifter ball and red push button. So I understand there's a kit that you can put that on any Mustang. I don't know that I would want to. It's a little detailed to take your dash out and take all these goodies out and take all the circuit boards out. But anyway, there you have it. Kind of a side-by-side comparison. I'm pleased with it. Took a while to get these cars, but it was worth it.